Hello and welcome back to my channel, my friends, and welcome to my second Build-A-Page layout for July, and welcome to Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, hashtag OTBWPP, day 20. I think it's day 20, is it not? Now, let me start by telling you this went in a totally different direction. Now, I used the photo as my starting point, as I mentioned when I put the page kit together, and then I went in search of a pin that I could use with it. So far, so good. Now, I had these lovely papers chosen, and my original idea was to use this, if you recall, as a background, and maybe I was thinking of doing a 1/3, 2/3. I had taken the craft and the darker brown cardstock out, which I in the end did not use. I did not use this paper at all, nor did I use this one. And I made this layout on Sunday morning, and I was getting myself organized, and I had the paper out and all of these lovely little die cuts that I had shown you. I stayed fairly true to that, but then I watched lesson 6 or week 6 from The Collective by my lovely friend Shannon. She's crafty here on YouTube, and she had a gorgeous layout and a wonderful sketch this week, and right there, and then I just changed my entire way of doing this layout. So I'm not going to show you the sketch, of course, because that is paid content. And if you're not taking that class, really, you should pop on over it. It's a really, I mean, it's like $25. So, and it's 8 weeks, and each week is a different prompt. She doesn't call them challenges. They're not, it's a different prompt. And they are very original. Today was a sketch, but it is a sketch that Shannon creates exclusively for us. And then some of the other ones are just so much fun. So, long story short, I just changed my entire idea on this layout midstream and had to do that lesson. So, in the end, I used this lovely background paper, and I did some tearing, and I used a big section here across the middle, but then I went in here and used a bit that I tore off from the bottom and popped it in here to give that extra contrast. And then I used this lovely sort of craft and cream as the background. And then I just used a little bit of this gorgeous tile type paper up here that I tore for the top. And I have bits of these left over, so I'm definitely going to be using that again. As I say, I did not use the cardstock at all. Then I did go into all of those fun die cuts that I had chosen with you, and I used most of them, and I used them a little bit differently because I was working on the layout and the lesson than I showed you, but I did follow that same principle when I just chose all sorts of different hobbies. This is my sister from another mister, her lovely Loom, and it matches this background paper, or this paper, perfectly, because this does seem like a little bit of a woven look. I went into my alphas here. I went into some leftovers, some of my starting points, and I have this lovely alpha, and home is where the loom is, and I told you then that that is the title that I wanted to use, and that is what I used. So I went into the die cuts from Rare and Beautiful. The paper is mainly from Salt and Sunsets, all from Rosie Studios, because that is what I'm trying to use with the collective class. So I got the die cuts, some of the chipboard with all of the variety. Deb loves photography. Her dad was a professional photographer and is still a hobby photographer today, as I am, and she is. So we really can't wait to be able to get back together properly later on this summer and have a proper couple of days of photo shoots. She loves to travel. She does do a little bit, she does do some sewing, some watercoloring. So all of the variety of hobbies that Deb enjoys, I got on here, as I said I would. Create just is a fun sort of subtitle above the main title. And shine, because I was really just looking for something here. I built this little cluster, the bottom, and this part is very different to the sketch that's in the lesson, but I love it. And I just built that sort of little area here, but I was really looking for something here, and I was trying to get another flare in, but I just didn't like the way it looked. So this shine was perfect. I got some of the puffy stickers, the circle and the stars from the Rare and Beautiful as well. I did put one little wood button up here so that I would still have at least one more little circular dimensional shape that goes along with the gorgeous Dotty About Flairalicious piece here. And this is from Shadney's shop, and it's a glue bottle. I think it is. Isn't that cool? So I have that up there, some chipboard. Some of my die cuts here are raised up on foam, or have parts raised up on foam, like this lovely little moth, and others that are flat to the page. My photo, of course, is popped up on foam. So I love this layout. This is not at all where I was going with this at the beginning when I was building that page kit with you. I love it. I just love it. So thank you so much, Shannon, for the awesome inspiration, the gorgeous sketch. There is the pin that I used for today, and the kit that is based on Rosie Studios, both Rare and Beautiful for the majority of the embellishments, and Salt and Sunset for the majority of the paper. So for Off the Board, make sure you pop on down below and follow along with everybody today. Kristin's channel, as she is doing Build a Page as well. And today, I think this is going up on Tuesday, so today will be her first layout. I think I am going to manage, I'm really hoping, I think I am going to manage to get the 5. So I will come back with 2 more page kits probably on Thursday. Thank you all so much for your lovely comments, your awesome support and encouragement. I have the absolutely best subbies ever. Thank you, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.